NSC,
NSC.
what's good with the Q?
What's popping with it, B? You know what I'm saying? Yo? It's crazy out here in this world right now, right? It's crazy.
Oh, hey, people telling, we telling.
Yo, but is it telling when somebody like kind of pull you out, kind of call you out? You know what I mean? Like, is it telling if you setting the record straight?
I mean, shit. Second record. Hey, to me, it was setting the record straight. But hey, he told you, hey, if you gonna tell it, I'm gonna tell it. But I'm gonna tell it right. Hey, and here's the thing, and y'all know what we talking about. We talking about Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay.
Crazy.
As Shannon Sharp said, the interview that's gonna break the internet.
True words. Truer words.
Did you watch it?
Amazing.
Watch the whole thing? I watched it too. 2.5 hours worth.
When I looked at it, I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm watching this whole thing. And within the first 3 minutes, I was like, you know what? I'm watching this whole thing. For real. Like, yo, Katt did his thing, man. Like, Katt, you know, and a lot of the stuff Katt said about like how he's growing up and everything, and like 3,000 books a year and that type of stuff. Like, yeah, I can see that may be exaggerated, but how he delivered last night, it makes me think that he might really be that smart, bro. Like, he might really be.
But it's always been like that. Everybody been saying like how smart he really was. Like, he said he was gonna get in the school of science and done it on purpose.
Right. Him and his daddy got into it when he was 13 years old, and he left, and he was like homeless, 13 in Miami.
Yeah,
you from Ohio, you ain't got no people out here in Miami,
and it's still kind of like some crazy stuff because he said, like you say, left home at 13, hitchhiked his way down there and survived. It's a crazy story,
but it explains like why he is the way he is. You know what I mean? It fits. Like, it really fits.
Right.
Yeah. So he talked about Cedric the Entertainer. He talked about Ricky Smiley.
Yeah.
He talked about Kevin Hart. He talked about
the so-called gatekeepers, like he said.
Yo. It was crazy, B. It was and the whole Ricky Smiley thing. He destroyed Ricky Smiley. When that man said he put it in his contract that this dude has to wear a dress if he's ever in a movie with me. And we all saw the first Sunday. Come on.
Yeah. But here's the thing. What he said, he wasn't lying. He said every movie this man playing in, damn near, he wearing a dress.
Because like Katt said last night, he said people are good at what they're good at, and this man is phenomenal at playing somebody in a dress.
Yeah, playing a woman. Him and Tyler Perry.
The way he delivered it just came off so like smooth and honest. You know what I mean? Like it felt like he was just like setting the record straight. It felt like he was like, yo, y'all don't want to keep it real, so let me keep it real for you.
Man, Shannon Sharp was talking about. He said he spoke for 30 minutes before I even asked one question. So that means he came in there with the smoke. You know?
I mean, think about it though, right? If you watch all these other interviews and these people are lying on you, like, it's only natural. You know what I mean? Because you've been thinking about this over and over again since it happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is like what, 3 interviews of people. This man say people up here lying, and he's not. Yeah. The impressive part is he is coming at people who are like up there. You know what I mean?
Oh no, he going after the Steve Harveys, the Kevin Harts, the Cedric the Entertainers. You know what I'm saying? He going after the P Diddy's and all of them. He going after them
for sure. And he did not hold back, man. He did not hold back.
He even talked about the drug use, how everybody said he was on cocaine and all these type of crack and all this stuff.
Well, here's the thing though, right? When it comes to that, the pictures we were seeing of him is what made like those statements believable. You feel me? And if there was anything he was gonna lie about, last night, it would be the drug usage. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? They'll come here
Yeah.
and say I sniff coke every day. You know what I mean? Like,
But also we know how people are. People like the drama. We'd rather say he on cocaine than he doing what Katt normally do, that we see him do all the time. People would rather say drugs, you know, because
it's the pictures that lends it to that, bro. Like his mug shots and everything. Like if you look at his pictures and you didn't know that was Katt Williams, you would think that was somebody strung out on drugs. Like straight up.
Course.
Like you know what I mean? Like I'm happy he came out and said something about it. That's amazing. But that's probably like the hardest part to believe of the whole thing. Like what he said about the people, like, and like he came off as this is reactionary. You know what I mean? Like I'm reacting to what was said about me. Like I'm not coming out here just putting this out here in the air right now. Like I'm responding to the things other people said.
Oh yeah, he said, you know, Cedric Dantana stole jokes. He was talking about how Steve Harvey pretty much told his story when he told me I was homeless, and he said, man, that's my story. You know what I'm saying? He said they pick and choose who they want to put into place.
Right.
And that's all it really is.
He definitely made me look at Hollywood different. You know what I mean? Like I never cared about what Hollywood really was or what it looked like or what they actually did. But when Katt Williams explained what was going on, I actually cared. I found myself caring about what Hollywood is doing to people.
I mean, I mean, he didn't say nothing I already didn't feel like I knew. He said the same thing to other people. Like I mentioned Michael Jai White. He should be one of the best action stars to ever touch a screen.
Yeah, and he's funny. And he's hilarious.
And he's funny. He's very talented. He's very talented. But look, he's doing his own thing, which I'm very sure he's happy with. But he plays Spawn. One of the last movies
killed that role.
And one of the last movies I seen him in, what was the one where he died? The Dark Knight, when the Joker killed him on that table.
Word.
I'm like, there is no way on anybody's multi-universe that that's going to happen to him.
Bro, Black Dynamite was amazing.
Black Dynamite is a legendary
movie, man. Like forever it's gonna be in the category of like,
yeah,
I'm bored. What should I watch? I'm cool watching
Black Dynamite.
Dynamite. Cream on, baby. Have you fighting this silk sheets?
Yeah, I can still watch that.
It's amazing, bro. It is amazing. So Katt Williams, man, last night. So who we gonna talk about first? Who we gonna talk about him talking about first?
Let's go with your boy Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley. Now keep in mind, Ricky Smiley. I seen Ricky Smiley on TV coming up, watching Comic View and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And Lil Darryl was always the funniest thing to me. Don't get now his radio talk show is fire.
Yeah,
that's fire. But we talking about him as a stand-up comedian. Lil Darryl was pretty much the only part that was funny to me, and you can't do Lil Darryl today. In today's world, you can't do that.
There's a lot of comedy you can't, you know what I'm saying, do today, which I think it sucks.
I mean, but that's life though. Be like, there's words you couldn't say at one point in time, way back in the day, that you just couldn't say. Like, I mean, that's just progression. You know what I mean? Like,
it's life, but no, I mean, I don't gotta like it, but I guess that is life. I don't like it.
You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like it.
But here's the thing. I think it's really more imaginary people. Not imaginary people, but it's a small group of people that are holding, I guess, what you want to say, Hollywood or whatever, hostage with that stuff. You know, we don't want to offend this group, so we can't tell this joke. But I'm like, man, get out of here.
This is what I got from Katt Williams last night, right? What I got from it was that there are people who are willing to do certain things and people who just aren't willing to do certain things. And if you're not willing to do, then you won't. They're going to cap you. There's a level like Katt Williams is independent, right? So the money he makes is the money he makes, which is phenomenal. But it still won't ever really equal up to the amount of money that he could have made. But his pride is intact. You know what I mean? Like his pride is intact. Do you want to give up the pride? You know what I mean? You want to be like, yo, I'm not wearing a dress.
Hey, he say pride. He was talking about his butt. That's what he was talking about.
Man said Diddy
That
with his
nigga,
dick out.
yeah. It was crazy with the next Friday or the Friday after next.
Yeah.
When he was talking about it was supposed to originally be a rape scene in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm happy. He stepped up and was like, "Yo, we're not doing that. We not doing that." And the crazy part is, he was homeless while making this movie. So if they'd have been like, "Yo, fuck you," you know what I mean?
And he said Ricky Smiley was all cool with it.
Yeah, they're gonna come on Steve Harvey and lie, bro. Like, here's my question: for any of those people, if they actually lied, why? What was the purpose of, like, why just not talk about that?
Well, I mean, like you said, why do people lie? Who knows why they lie? You know what I'm saying? It could be any reason to keep their status going. You know?
Yo, when Katt Williams took a sip, put his glass down, looked at Shannon Sharp, and was like, "Why do you want to align yourself with the Lions?" It was so smooth. It was so smooth, bro. I like, man, look at Katt, man.
Yeah, because every time he said something, he backed it up with a scenario, with a story, with something that could be proven. You know, like when he said Cedric took his joke, he said it on Comic View before they did Kings of Comedy. You can go back and watch a tape if you got access to it and prove it. So
like peep this, right? Katt Williams didn't give us his feelings last night. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, some of it was feelings, but he was giving his feelings to actual situations that took place. You know what I mean? And when someone's talking from that standpoint, you should listen more, because they're talking about something that happened to them, not what they heard. You know what I mean? Or how they feel about it, felt about what happened. This is actually what happened, and this is how I responded to it.
Yeah.
AKA the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I like I said, it was a dope interview. He exposed Steve Harvey, you know,
yo, crazy. And so I went down the rabbit hole a little bit on YouTube, and I watched Mark Curry talk about how Steve Harvey fucked over him. You know what I mean?
Oh
yeah, and that was crazy, B. Like how every Halloween he stole a scene about putting the box on the UPS. Like, yo, Katt Williams was speaking that real, man. Like, Katt Williams showed why the hood fuck with him so tough last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the way he put it out there, the way he tells the story, the confidence in which he speaks.
Yeah.
You know, he comes off as real. Be like, he might be annoying at some point in time as a friend. You know what I mean? But when he's just talking to the general public, man, like, there was no reason for him to do that except for these people talking about him. You talk about me, so here, bam, let me tell you what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I felt them, like, you always should respond if somebody, you know, if somebody got their name in your mouth, because they're making it public, and now people gonna be looking at you a certain type of way. So now you got it. It's crazy that you have to do stuff like that for the public. It's crazy, but that's like they in.
It's like, I'm not snitching on you, bro. Like, you talked about this first. Like, it wasn't me who came out here on Club Shay Shay telling the world all these things about me. You did that. I saw it. So it's my turn to talk about you.
Yeah. And especially the whole, you know, that, because that dress thing, comedians always talk about that dress thing. Like, he said at Big Mama's house, he would have to wear a dress too in there. Martin wanted him to put on a dress. He wasn't having it.
So the crazy thing is, right, the reason it's so dope, because when he tell you these stories, you can put yourself in his place. You know what I mean? Because he's telling you his actual stories. If Martin told me we gonna do a buddy cop movie, then we get in front of the white people, and then you tell me Big Mama house too, and we wearing dresses, and I didn't know that. Like, I'm pretty. Katt Williams held it together better than me. I'd have turned to the side like, nigga, what is you talking about? This ain't what we talked about before we walked in these fucking doors.
Yeah.
Katt Williams say in front of these good white people.
Well, Martin come from that era of when he put on Shanae or Jamie Foxx put on that Wanda outfit, everybody laughed. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, I laughed too until I got older. I'm like, this shit really ain't funny.
Yo, it is funny. Like I'm gonna give them their props. It's funny.
It ain't funny no more.
It shouldn't be necessary to do that to be funny. You know what I mean? Like you could change that part of the movie or whatever to something else that's still funny.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't see old clips of Shanae or Wanda characters and laugh at that, or Tyler Perry, Madea. I don't laugh at none of that shit no more.
I do. That shit is hilarious, bro. Like
it's not funny.
You know, people on Twitter was talking about Kevin Hart's not that funny. I'm not gonna agree with that because I think Kevin Hart is hilarious, bro.
He decent, but yeah, he decently funny.
Decent?
He decent.
People repeated this man words from stand-ups and his specials. Today, nigga, come on.
Yeah, I just like a different comedy. You know, it ain't like he's not funny, but my type of comedy is just a little different.
No, but you call him decent. Like decent is putting somebody on a certain level of fun. Like you said, Kevin Hart is decent. Really?
Yeah. Like as he gets older, I mean, as he keeps going, he's trying to get more and more. I guess he's not as risky with his jokes. It's more like goofy, and it's like
his jokes are about him, bro. Like his jokes are about him. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying they're not about him. I'm just saying they're not as funny. They can be about him and not funny.
But like you said, not as risky. Like if your life not risky, and you talk about your life, it's not going to be risky jokes.
Nah, they're not even risky family jokes. They're just more like, this is a situation I was in, and it's not even. I mean, it's nothing.
He
was funny for a minute back in the day. Like Grown Little Man was funny. After that, it was more and more like, all right, I'm a brand now. I gotta watch what I say. I can't keep it too real.
All that shit.
And I'm like, I'm not laughing.
I see no change. I see no change in his stand up. Now here's the question though: who's funnier? If we're just talking stand up, if we had a stand up battle, who's funnier? Katt Williams or Kevin Hart?
Funnier, I would go with Katt because he speaks on real issues instead of like his. I don't care about what his goofy family doing. You know what I'm saying?
See, like I feel like you hating on Kevin a little hard over there, bro. Like it's like his goofy family doing. Why his family got to be goofy? Like why I got to be that?
Because that's what it is. His jokes. His jokes is not as. They're not where I want them to be.
I would say Katt Williams is funnier to me. 100%, but. I can't take anything from Kevin. I mean, Kevin's definitely. If we talk about funniest comedians, post Eddie Murphy, so no Richard Pryor, no Red Fox, none of that. All right.
Okay.
Post Eddie Murphy, Kevin is definitely in the top 5.
I'm putting. Nah. He's not in my top 5. I don't know.
Who's your number 1?
You say 5?
Yeah. Who's your number 1?
Because my 5s ain't even my 5s. Some of my 5s not even the top, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not the brand that Kevin Hart is, but they're still funnier.
But I'm not saying like the brand. I'm just talking about
I think Chris Rock is funnier.
Well, Dave Chappelle is the GOAT. Dave Chappelle is number 1.
I think Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are way funnier than him.
Okay, I think that. So who's your number 1 though? Tell me your number 1.
It's gonna be out of them two. I don't really know who's my number 1 out of those two, but it's gonna be out of Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock.
Dave Chappelle is my number 1, straight up. Hands down. All right. Chris Rock is my number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
But when we get to number 3, all right, that little slot, who are you putting as your 3rd favorite comedian post Eddie Murphy?
Oh shit. Oh, that's a good one.
Put a little gasoline on my titty. Yo, Kevin Hart, he's hilarious. Pineapples. He funny too, dog. He is funny, man. That nigga's funny, bro. He's funny.
Yeah, man. I still like other comedians. Like I'm a Bill Burr fan.
Yeah, but who is your number 3? All right, like you understand, you got.
I don't know. As far as ranking them, I don't rank them because I don't.
How you can't rank? Like, who would you rather watch?
Because I'm gonna watch all of them. That's what I'm saying. It's not in the order. They all there. I'm watching all of them.
Okay, well, I understand that you're gonna watch all those that you like, because that's why you like them. I understand that. But if you had to like pick the order in which you watched, like if Dave Chappelle was 1, Chris Rock was 2, Like for me, Cat Williams would be my third. Like I am a huge fan of Cat Williams. Cat Williams is hilarious, and I think that he's my third. But my fourth would be Kevin Hart. Easily. And I can understand how somebody could flip it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I'm trying to think.
Well, we live. We can't be thinking for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. But it's Kevin Hart could be number 5. He could be number 5.
So who's
Or
4?
number 6? You can put put Burr. I don't know.
I guess he don't know. Hey, give me
Like I got a lot of comedians I like. He's just not among that type. That's what I'm saying. That ranking, yeah, I'm not ranking them comedians because I can fuck with them all.
Hey, me hear you, brethren. Me hear you. But back to last night. What moment stand out to you the most?
I would say the when he was talking about Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry, when he was talking about the pretty much the people who they're saying there are no gatekeepers, but these are the same people that are steadily opening and closing the gate.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, they say they're not, but these people are in position for a reason. The placements, I believe in placements out there, like even not only in the acting world, but even in the music world, they have people that they put in position to keep us a messed up society.
Word. See,
but you can't say that, because people can't accept that. People who still stuck in the box can't accept that stuff.
But when you say like to the gatekeepers to keep it a messed up society, that's not the same shit we talking about. We talking about Hollywood. We talking about movies.
Yeah, what's messed up besides Hollywood?
No, I mean, I think that's more political. Well, the government, like, easily is more messed up than, you know what I mean. But I understand that both entities can have the same thing in common, but we're not talking about both entities. You know what I mean? I don't think that
it's entertainment.
I don't think because Hollywood like picks and chooses who they want to be famous is like detrimental to the fucking community. You know what I mean? Like I don't like.
Yes. What you think that whole Epstein Island is talking about? All these actors and stuff up there.
Yes, no.
People.
Once again, they have a lot in common with government, but it's not government. Like the fact that Taraji don't make what she deserves to make doesn't change what's happening in the hood. You know what I mean? Like that's like it's definitely an issue, and it's an issue that should be respected because equal pay is right. Because if this white person can do it and this black person can do it just as well or even better, then everybody should be compensated the same way. I totally agree with that 100%. And I think that the time you put in should reflect. Like not just like the rookies come in and make the same amount of money as the stars that's been in for 30 years. Like Taraji was talking about, that's messed up. That's straight messed up. But at the same time, you were still making a substantial amount of money. Compared to the regular person. You know what I mean? Like that's so. Yeah. I don't think that's like fucking up the communities because like now it's fucked up the rape and all that shit. That's just fucked up in general. But that stuff is not fucking up the community.
I'm saying the influence that these people have is, and it always will be with act. I'm talking about all across the board with entertainment. That's a real life thing.
Yeah, that's called power. Anybody with power, it can be detrimental. Yes, I totally agree with that, 100%.
But you were talking about what Taraji P. Henson, you said?
Yeah, what Taraji was talking about, like. She almost didn't do The Color Purple. You know what I mean? Because like she was beefing with Oprah because Oprah didn't want to pay her what Taraji said she was worth, and she's making the same amount as someone whose first movie it is.
Yeah, and that's messed up because Taraji one of them actresses
she's been in the game.
Come on, pay her dues and it's good.
But see, that's what Katt Williams was talking about. That whole pay your dues. Why I gotta pay my dues if I'm talented? You know what I mean? Like if I'm good enough to be an all-star, why are you trying to make me pay dues? Like he said, like that was the problem with the Steve Harvey group and everything because you had to pay dues and all that stuff with them.
What does he mean by pay dues?
He's like Katt Williams said, if you come do a show with me, You make your money. You don't have to pay me because I got you over here. And with those guys, you had to pay a certain portion of your profit because that's you paying dues. Like we putting you on, but you paying us for putting you on instead of just
You talking about part of their money?
Yeah. Part of their
no,
money.
that's. Oh, I didn't know that. I was going with paying dues. Like you got to start from the bottom and work your way up.
I mean, that's definitely a terminology for paying dues too. But what Kevin,
that's what I was talking about. But I didn't know that.
What Katt Williams was talking about last night when he was talking about paying dues, he was talking about with Steve Harvey and them how they group, like you gotta pay. Like you can't just be appreciative for the opportunity. You have to pay into the opportunity. And with Katt Williams, he said the people he bring on with him, they don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Let's okay.
And get this money.
Yeah, okay. I think I remember that part of what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and man, we got to talk about how funny Shannon Sharp is, bro. Shannon Sharp is hilarious. No, Katt. Say it ain't so, Katt. Look, yo, hey,
I'm wondering like what you be like Skip like Shannon be on that country. I don't even know if he be like what are you talking about, Shannon? Sometimes like come on, come on, man, come on.
But the reason they were so good together is because they're both so believable. The reason Gilbert Arenas is so dope is because he's believable when he talks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course.
Talks. And that's why Shannon Sharp is he unk to everybody. He took a hood nickname and made it like worldwide known.
A worldwide nickname. What's that?
Unk. In the hood, like that's what you call like the older people.
Yeah.
What up, Unk? Yeah, they gotta be related to you, but they give you game like an uncle do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And thing is, he had to earn that Unk. Like it's different when you get yourself versus somebody else giving it to you. Like
right, he earned it.
That wisdom. Somebody.
He earned it going back and forth with Skip Bayless. He was our uncle on like he was saying the things to Skip that we wanted to say to Skip.
Hey, and he really wanted to say a little more to Skip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, he can't mess up his bag, and we all get it. We all understand it. But we appreciate what he did do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. Fuck you, Skip.
Yeah, Katt Williams said a president last night. Like, if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. And that's how it's going down.
And if you gonna tell on me, I'm gonna tell on you.
It's not the same. You gotta stop that, B. Like you gotta stop this. Oh, you gonna tell on me? I'm gonna tell on you.
Is that not what happened?
But it's not telling. Like you setting the record straight. Like setting the words you use set a different precedent than what it actually is.
Were you there? Were you there with them?
No.
You have no clue what's true or not. We just heard two different stories.
But the reason he's talking is because other people like took it upon themselves to mention him. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So they told stories and he told stories.
They told stories and he responded to the stories they told about him. That's not that's different. That's different.
He told his own stories. He responded and told his own stories.
If there's any snitches in the situation, it's Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer. Those would be the snitches. If you tell on me and then you put me in court and I got to take the stand, I didn't put myself here.
So you saw that whole 2.5 hour video and didn't hear not one story from Katt Williams?
I know. I heard the stories, but there's a reason he's delivering the stories. You can't forget about the reason this man is talking. It's not. Like, I don't think it was for clout. I don't think it was for for people to like find out who I am. The man said he does no publicizing for his shows. So like, I don't think that's like what Katt Williams needed. He was like, I'm watching these people fucking lie on me. How dare you have the audacity to lie on me? I'm gonna tell everybody that you lying, and when I tell them, I'm gonna set your ass on fire.
Yeah, but we know
job
a story from one side and a story from his side. Telling on telling. because we were not there. Well, that's all we know is stories.
But like it's you're holding the second the person look, you're holding the person that was talked about to the same standard as the people who talked about him. Who's greater wrong in the situation? Huh? Who's greater? Who would you say has a greater fault in this situation occurring?
I think neither one of them have a fault. They told stories. All of them.
When you mention somebody else who's not mentioning you, you're not instigating.
I'm not saying you're not. I said there was this. Look, only thing I'm saying, they told a story. He told all the other stuff. I'm not saying that. They told a story. He responded and told his own stories.
But he was instigated into telling stories. He didn't want. The man didn't want to come up here and tell these stories. Like the man.
Q, that's not a question. I'm not questioning that. I'm not questioning nothing you say.
He ain't no snitch, bro. He ain't no snitch. Steve Harvey's a snitch. Cedric Entertainer's a snitch. Ricky Smiley's a snitch. This man took the route. Instead of putting my hands on you, I'm gonna go ahead and set the record straight. And when you set the record straight, that is not snitching. That's someone else already talking about you first.
Look, they came to him, told on whatever story they wanted to tell. He came, responded, and told whatever story he wanted to tell. It's still telling stories.
But someone is being instigated into telling stories, and someone's telling stories off of free will. And Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, and Ricky Smiley told stories off of free fucking will. Like that. Katt didn't instigate you the day before you get on there. It's like, yo, all right, let me say something back to him. That wasn't the case.
Well, who's saying it is though?
But when you say they both came on there like to tell stories, like some stories that was told by some people were stories that like nobody needed to hear. They chose to put it out there. And the other stories is like, since you put it out there, let me tell people what really happened.
Okay, say what you just said right there. You said somebody told a story that needed to be told, and then somebody responded and told a story. That's not what I said.
Yes, that's what you're saying. But the way you are identifying these people are like they're the same. They are not the same. They're like, if there's a righteous standpoint to this whole thing, it would be Katt Williams, because Katt Williams wasn't bothering you people. You people went on the platform, Club Shay Shay, and talked y'all shit because y'all felt like talking y'all shit. And because y'all talk y'all shit, now it's my turn to talk my shit. I didn't want to talk shit, but you're forcing me. You're instigating me into talking shit. And I'm going to talk my shit better than you could any day of the week. And he turned that ass. Whoo, fire.
That's the true part.
Fire.
That's the true part on it.
Volcano type. Like, that shit, man. Look at here. 2 things yesterday had me like, what a day. Katt Williams and that dude jumping over the court bench to get to the judge.
Yeah.
That man, look at here. Lil Duval said it looked like somebody threw a mannequin at the judge. like that man was an athlete. I don't know I don't even remember what he was in court for, but I know he did the extra 20-25 years.
Oh yeah, he done. Whatever he did, it's a lot longer.
Yeah, we should have had the video ready to bring up, because there's this guy in the background, like he made the old face when it first started. He was like, then he tried to get the guy off, but when he was swinging on him, right, he was like he was punching him. His arm was just wailing in the air, bro. Yeah, and I thought that was the funniest part of the whole video to me. Like, that was just hilarious. Well, that and the dude jumping over the bench, because that shit was impressive.
Yeah. And the way he cleared that bench, bro, like he pole vaulted it. Like he was like, boom. Bruh, that is too funny.
Like, that was impressive, my D. Impressive.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, when you sent me that video, you sent me that this morning. I was laughing, bro. I was laughing.
Crazy.
Oh, that had me crying, bro.
It blew my mind, bro. It was so hilarious. It was
because I didn't know what happened. Like, I saw it, like when I opened it, he was just jumping across. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, bro. It was amazing. How much it was? Yeah, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yo, as always, man, we are Not So Common NSC podcast,
NSC.
and we are bringing it to you. We talking about the things that you talking about, the things that you see how fresh my cut is. I just came from the barbershop having the same conversation with 7 different individuals. All right. So I hope y'all appreciate what we giving you, because it is a pleasure for us to give it to you. I'm your boy Q, the songwriter. All right, songwriter, but you can call me Q. And this is my dog. Tell him who you is, Big Matthias.
Hey, Matthias, big Matthias, not the little one.
Not the little
Hey,
one.
hey, it was a good combo. Hey, bro, this is a good combo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is a good combo.
It always is. When y'all check out our previous videos, we got some stuff about Dwight Howard. We got the Adam 22 situation when he let somebody else smash his wife. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Donald Trump mugshot. Like, our reactions to things that happen currently in this world. I think it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty accurate, bro. It's pretty. We got a plan with it. We got another video coming out that we ain't dropped yet for the New Year's 2024. Yeah,
24.
Yeah, it's all about self-awareness and stuff, man. So we dropping some stuff out here, man. You know?
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find us at, Matthias.
Man, all platforms at Not So Common NSC. That's what YouTube. I'm talking YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Clapper.
Yeah, talk that shit
on Clapper, man. Y'all follow us on Clapper, man.
Yeah, Kick, pause. You know what I mean? all that good stuff, man. We out here, man. Follow our Instagrams. Matthias, what's your Instagram?
Hey, Matthias_Dream. Follow me at Facebook, Matthias Wilburn.
Straight up. Yo, Instagram, you can find me. It's CUE_the songwriter. I am Q, but not the letter Q. CUE_the songwriter, man. I am me and he is him. You know what I mean?
Thanks for kicking it with us.
Yeah. Not so common.